There was a very old house in a city called Dallas. Everyone called that house haunted and ominous, because whoever came to live there died due to some reason or the other. That is why no one was ready to buy that house. Once a man named Nicholas bought that house at a very cheap price, and he came to live there with his son James, carrying all the belongings. Within a day or two of coming to the house, Nicholas started feeling strange events happening around him. At first he ignored it, but when he started feeling someone's presence in the house, he became alert. One day James came running to Nicholas and said that the water in the washroom suddenly stopped, and he saw a woman in white clothes there. While saying this, James suddenly became silent and pointing his finger towards Nicholas said, "Papa, that woman is standing behind you." After saying this, James started screaming in fear. Nicholas took James in his arms and left the house immediately. James was very scared. So to scare him away, Nicholas bought a dog for him and both of them came home with it. One night, during heavy rain, suddenly the power went out of the house. Nicholas looked outside the house and saw that all the houses around had electricity except his own. So he thought that there must have been some problem in the power supply. Meanwhile, Nicholas hears James screaming loudly. Nicholas runs to him with a torch. James sees that woman in the house again. Seeing James scared, Nicholas takes him with him to fix the electricity. His dog also started barking loudly after looking around. Nicholas gets the feeling that someone is following them. As soon as he opens the door of the powerhouse, Nicholas sees a dead body. Seeing the dead body, James also starts screaming out of fear. Nicholas immediately tries to run out of the house with his son. While running out of the house, Nicholas's foot suddenly gets stuck in the wooden stairs near the door. And despite trying hard, he is unable to take his foot out. James tries to pull his father out, but despite trying hard, he is unable to get his leg out. Seeing no solution, James goes back inside the house with his dog. Then the woman drags James into a room. The dog also follows him barking and goes into the same room. After a while, the sound of the dog barking stops, and the door closes automatically. There Nicholas also manages to get his leg out after trying for about 15 minutes. Nicholas runs inside the house and looks for James everywhere, but he is unable to find either James or the dog. When he could not find them after much searching, Nicholas gave up and started living there in the hope of meeting them again. After a few days, Nicholas called the electrician to fix the electricity. But before entering the house, he turned back from the door itself. When Nicholas asks, he says that the ghosts of a woman, a child, and a dog are being seen in your house. Nicholas becomes sad after listening to the electrician. He realizes that his son will never return. After which Nicholas leaves that house and never returns.